Okay, on the Burma Road, and here's a description up Shipman. So eastbounders would cross a cattle guard, immediately thereafter, unsigned, rougher four-wheel drive on the right. Take that, and within 0.7, reach the trailhead. It says a signboard there on a fence, says Apache Kid Trailhead. It says private property thereafter, but there's a gate, a little side gate in the main locked gate you pass through. Then you're continuing to follow a two-track which veers left. There's a straight and there's a left, and the left is obviously cairned with an arrow. And you continue with cairns all the way to the forest boundary again. At the very end, just before the forest boundary, you're following trail and cairns. And then you pass through the forest boundary of fence line gate. And then you've got trail and cairns through pinyon juniper to the signed wilderness boundary. Then you drop down into forested Shipman Canyon, which I think it's a level 2 probability of finding water in that particular area. Okay, continuation of Shipman Canyon description. After the first drop into Shipman Canyon, the trail climbs out on eastbounders' left side, climbs and contours. Again, it's open, good views. And contours through a side drainage, pretty rocky and scree-like. Then you drop into Shipman again, I'd say about 1/10 of a mile before, and then you head up canyon on the eastbounders' right side of the drainage, and so you cross the drainage initially. And I'd say about 1/10 of a mile up, there's a good campsite on eastbounders' left by what may be flowing a creek. Then another 1/10 of a mile up is the source of Myers Spring on the left, a couple of little pools there. The trail's a little vague above there initially. It's kind of a oaky sycamore, it's kind of a small sycamore treed area, grassy, but then soon enough you find the trail again. It then becomes quite rough and steep as it follows the main drainage, and there's a few flowdowns to contend with, but the trail becomes relatively obvious again. It does a commendable job of avoiding the bulk of the scree and talus, which are all around you. Great views left and right up to the surrounding peaks. And then eventually becomes a little bit more mellow again, slightly slacks in the grade as it and the canyon itself widens out a bit as it approaches Myers Cabin, which is the dilapidated structure on your left. There you can look for tree marks as it heads up to the saddle. Good camping thereafter, kind of an open aspen fringed saddle.